Hey guys, I just wanted to make this video because most of the time, um, people they throw away this intake manifold, and you don't need to change the whole thing. What you need to do is to replace the parts that are broken. So most of the time, these plastic parts right over here, they got broken, so you just need to replace them. There is, in this case, in these little nipples right here, you take off a metal tin, like this metal tin right here. You use a screwdriver, and you put it right here, and you take that tin out. You can put it back on if you want it. So as soon as you take this that metal tin, you just slide out this part, and it's gonna be loose. Um, Same like you see you see this part right here. You disconnected from here. You see this is supposed to be right there on top of this nipple, but you use one of these tools. They're very gentle, and you can take that out. Same like this part right over here. You go behind with the screwdriver, and you take this part off. There is a kit online on Amazon that it costs $16. So whatever part that you need to replace, so you just replace it. Like this center part right here, this part, it breaks all the time because it's plastic. So you take a T30 and you screw this, and you replace the whole the whole thing. Um, like in my case, you see this part right here is missing the little nipple. So to connect that, I put I put a screw uh, on I put this part right here to to hold it, and yeah, it's working good. So if you don't wanna wait for the part, well, you gotta be a little bit creative. You see this part right here is metal, so you this one is broken, you replace it with the metal one. Basically, everything works the same thing. You put the tool right here, you take that screw, you put the tool right here, you pray it, and this part is gonna come out. Same like this one. Um, you can go to Harbor Freight and buy a riveting. It's a machine to make this kind of job. If you don't want to put a screw, you can make it more professional, and you make that with the riveting. But everything you can fix. Everything that you want you can fix, especially for these parts. This job is a little bit intimidating, but basically, you use two tools to make this job. One is a E10, and T30. There is a lot of screws right on top. They're sitting right on top. So basically, um, you're gonna find the um, you're gonna find the injectors. They're sitting right here on top. You see, there is some screws right here that they hold in the injectors. So you can take that part off. You see those holes right on the bottom? That's where the injectors they go. When you do this job, you gotta change those. You gotta change those O-rings. So I'm gonna give you the part number for the O-rings. So this is the part number for the O-rings, and for the gasket, this is the part number for the gasket. I pay $12 for 2 gaskets. They're right here. I place them right over there. There's one at one side, and the other one is right here. So and for this one, for the O-rings, I pay like $14, 17. So another thing that I wanted to show you is the back of the Inteak. You're gonna find the mass flow sensor. If you need to replace this part, it's only 4 screws. Only 4 screws right here. You take those screws, you replace this part. When you disconnect this is one connection right here, and this is another connection. The name of, I mark everything with numbers. So when I take the connection, I know exactly where I have to put that connection. This one is the Inteak runner sensor fuel rail. When you change the O-rings, don't use oil base. You use to lubricate, then use silicone lubricate, silicone-based lubricant, or liquid dish soap. Another, the snorkel right here. Basically, when this is the back of the Inteak. So it's a hose that it goes right here. 2 connectors, another hose, and a long cable that connect this part over here. This is the air snorkel. These parts are super easy to put it on, in and out. You see, you just put it right there. There is a clip. There is a clip right there. Actually it's on top. That's the clip right there. So as soon as you put the part on, you press this, and this is going to, you see right there. This is super easy to put on. This hose, you're gonna find it in the back. That's connected. That is gonna be connected with the PVC PCB valve. This is the PCB valve. It's connected. This is what you're gonna see in the back of your car. So this is another part. When you take this snorkel air snorkel out, and you find, let me take it out, and you find oil right here. It's important to change this part, the PCB valve. This is the number 27201-00631. That's how you're gonna find it at the auto parts. It's only 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes it's E10 or sometimes it's D30. So easy to change. Very important. If you find oil, most of these cars you need to change that part. I want to show you something inside. Well, this job, it looks intimidating, but in the reality is screws, and every time that you disconnect something, you see I put a label on it. I put a number 6. So I put another tape at the other part, so I know exactly where all these connectors goes. One of the most important things when you're gonna take these connectors, you put a screwdriver. You put a screwdriver right here, and you twist it, and you're gonna hear a click. Be very gentle, and when you hear that click, you just put your thumb right here and press and take it out. Very easy to take those off. So basically it's like screws, the connectors that they go all over around. It's a common sense job. Common sense. and the um, injectors. So the injectors, these connections, and when you disconnect everything, you take that part off, you change the gaskets, you put it back in, and you connect everything. It's like 10 connections on the right side, and the left side is even easier. You see, I mark the coils. I put 2 points, so this is 2 points, so I know exactly where the cables they go. This one, it has 3 points, that one has 3 points. This one is 1 point, so I put it right there. So basically I mark everything. When I'm gonna put everything together, I know exactly where all those cables they go. Mechanics, they're gonna charge you a lot of money, but I guarantee you, like bolts and connections, this is nothing. This is not like it looks like a crazy job, but is you can do it. You can do it. And if you cannot do it, you try. Just call the mechanic, and well, everything is going to be disconnected, but you can do it. As soon as everything is going to be disconnected, it's like right there. Well, I hope these tips work and help you. Yeah, so that's my experience. I just wanted to share with you like my experience with changing the intake. This one is the original. This is the old one. Is from 2006 ML350. This part, they're broken inside. I couldn't change it. I had to open the whole thing to fix that. Um, so in my case, I had to replace the whole thing. Um, this one it comes from a 2008 C300 Mercedes-Benz, same part. I'm gonna put all the cars that you can find the same intake manifold in the description. All right, guys, I hope that I didn't forget anything else. I think everything is like, uh, I just wanted to spread that message for you guys. All right, peace.